Guess who's sick? Sick again. It's me. I'm sick. Not really. Just allergies this time. Yay! I'm not sick. Famous last words. Anyways, it's Wednesday, but we're playing Haze 2? Yes, because didn't have time for a bonus stream, and I really want to finish that run. Because I feel like we're getting to the end of the story, sort of. And or else we're going to hunt some achievements. So, Chivo hunting time! We're going to go jump into that with Hades 2. Which, you know, first game, amazing game. Second game, builds upon it so well. Like, not even. Like, yeah, there's some ways where it feels a bit slower because it's more focused on skill than it is more on the action part, which they can leave in based on your opinion there. Some people will prefer it that way. Some people prefer the old speedier bits of Hades 1. I honestly, because I never really was really that great at the reaction time need for Hades 1, the fact that Hades 2 uses a lot more of the skill point or responsiveness makes it feel a lot more rewarding for the efforts I put in. Anyways. Back to the run we go. We were working on some achievements this run around. Well, we were getting more of the duo boons and trying to complete a run with different pets, and I believe we're in the third version of the Arcana. We can go back to the ones I like after we complete this. Just have to survive to the end without any problems. I mean, we had a pretty good build for pure firepower, if I remember correctly.
All clear.
Indeed. What are our options? Chat, of course.
Down, girl.
We brought our dog to meet the big dog.
The monstrous hound of hell bears countless fangs as if to say, back off.
Won't let me. It hurts my heart to see you like this, Father. But it brings me peace and strength. Helps that this chamber isn't crawling with satyrs.
Oh, they have sense enough to keep their distance from me. Or perhaps Cerberus. Well, if seeing me in this pitiable state should spur you to your fullest wrath, then so be it.
That's not quite it. I don't feel loathing or hatred. Elsewhere in Tartarus, perhaps, but not here. Not anymore. I just hope my presence doesn't cause you further pain.
No. The only pain is that your mother and I, your brother, this dog, that we could not be there to see you grow. Each time I see you now, it feels an absence that was there.
So much more likable in this game than he was in the first.
Granted, that is all.
Dig here, girl. You'll be avenged. Good job.
He's been avenged time and time again. We just have to get, the final one. I will say, though, I could very easily do so. I have not actually looked up the story endings of this. So, I don't know who the last 3 trinkets belong to. So I'm willing to bet we just spoke to one of them. I've got a guess at the 2 characters that the 2 belong to. But we have not spoken to them then. I just assume they're post-game.
One left.
But that's my guess. I do not remember what... Do not believe that was one of the dual boons we were going for. We have 2 revives. Might not be the best idea, but...
Are you how Kronos gets his gold? Bastard buzzing.
Music to my ears.
That was
Where does
tough.
Kronos find these things? Olympus, I accept this message.
I'm gonna go with this. Not who we were focusing on at all. Been a week. Not a week, been 3 days. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we were working on this. We never got Vicious Strike or...
About that.
Pure glimmering gold. A metal shunned by the true king of the underworld, not just for its softness, but because it was favored by his Titan father. A stark reminder of a bygone age.
But, you know, not really.
It's shiny, but so what? Gold coins.
Bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Go, Onion. Guess I noticed.
Let me help you.
Even at the highest level. Surprisingly easy. As much as I want the morsels for the pets, we're not presently on that rank. But it's for the sake of farming the some of the achievements. Well, basically the Arcana one. So once we've completed it, well, we can. Well, the pet one be important too, I guess. Once we're done with a few more rounds of farming, we'll be able to move on to not having such low of the night. We have a lot of gold.
Gold race.
Light of the sun.
And we took a lot of damage there.
Well done.
Thank you for the food there, bud. No, it doesn't make enough of a difference to... Look, there's a heal. There's a heal, yes.
Olympus, I accept this message. This one, please.
Infusion. That's what we're gonna get. We only have 4, so it's useless.
It's Charon.
Welcome to my house. Hades used some of his failing strength to spur you on. Even whilst bound in chains no god can break, your father yet proves to be a pest.
You've tortured and humiliated him. All this talk of how you plan to bring about a bygone age, yet petty vengeance seems to be your chief concern.
The thing is, my girl, I can have both. You should have seen the cruel, inventive ways your father tortured mortal souls. Thus I dispense a form of justice to him and to you.
You punish him for his actions. What did Zagreus do? Or us? Like, Illinois was an infant at your time of your supposed revenge. That kind of makes her guiltless.
Legions of the Golden Age.
No hiding from this light.
Too much blasted light. All of it?
Shine so bright it hurts.
We need to stop wasting health because this is only round 1.
You shall not. The end is at hand.
Oh.
Do you not wish to meet all my guests? Malicious killer. Right there.
Aha! Aha!
Damnable.
Indeed.
Are you able to resist?
Blasphemy.
For Cerberus.
Prophecy fulfilled.
Gemstones.
Achievement. Fulfilled prophecy Arcana of the Ages. Basically, keep the run with each Arcana equipped.
To the abyss of the subconscious I descend. Something beside the bed.
Oh, found the spear.
Gygaros. This must be it. Our bond is strong by touch alone. Night and darkness, guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
Question is,
This has to work. It has to. I mean, why wouldn't it? If everything she says has happened will happen. Is that?
Zagreus, you did it. I found Gygaros waiting for me. So then it's true. Your choices and actions in the past.
Affect the future. Don't see how come you're so surprised. I figured you expected this result. If I'm able to destroy Kronos in my time, before he takes control in yours, then everything will be alright. Won't it?
Well, I assume so, yes. Any outcome would be better than to be subjected to his reign. He's taken our family, thrown open the gates of the underworld, struck Olympus. He deserves death in the mortal sense.
I'll take your word for it. Though, tell me something. Let's say I go destroy the Titan Kronos as we planned. What happens to you? You're here because of everything he did. But the past will have changed your present.
valid question.
No, if Kronos hadn't taken Father's throne, we'd be together as a family. He denied me a father, a mother, a three-headed dog. You. And some evening he'll deny you that and more if you don't do exactly as I ask.
Okay. It's just, it turns out I have a sister and I don't want to lose her over this is all. Though I suppose we'd meet again eventually. Anyway, this hurts my head, which is strange considering I'm in this nightmare sort of thing.
I understand. Communicating across time like this should not be possible. Not even Kronos thinks it can be done. But he is old and arrogant. He doesn't know the limits of his capability, which is our only chance.
So now I wait for you to contact me again, once you've infused our father's spear with some temporal nightmare curse, and I'll descend into Grandfather's fetid lair, where I'll drive said spear into his heart? Something like that?
Yes, something very much like that. Preparing Gygaros may take a little while, and I may have some difficulty reaching you until such time. But I promise you I shall return. Till then, be careful, Zagreus. Big brother. From mists of memory, return to Shadow now.
She's gone again. Big brother. Me.
Yeah, we all know. We're really the
One after another.
responsible type. There was a lot to do that one.
Yes.
I haven't done Mountain Peak. No, we haven't taken. The only one we haven't taken with is Gale. Well, there's still reasons to go to the lowest depths later, but for now, we just guarantee the pet of.
Hey.
Even now, you litter. Why?
Come on, man. Gotta tell me why you're really here. The three don't just send you out on long assignments like this. Wait, is it because of her?
Please, Eris. The princess ought to be addressed as such. And lest you forget, the details of my arrival are not for me to divulge. There must be something else we can discuss.
Oh, I can think of lots of things. I want to know what's going on with you two. I see the way you look up at her as she trots by. Maybe the three sent you here to set the two of you up?
You're trying to embarrass me. It isn't going to work. And besides, we both know the Fates have better uses of their weaving time than things like that.
Do they really? Thought they were all about meddling with the smallest details of everybody's lives. But you'd know better than me.
I know better than to be provoked like this.
Do you? Because you sound provoked.
No need to use our plain old speaking voices here, sister.
The night is ours, Shades. Dora, wow. What brings you all the way out here? The Taverna is just about the last place I expected to find you.
Way to make me feel incredibly self-conscious. Thanks, Mel. But yeah, I'm trying to put myself out there a bit more, I guess. Now that you've saddled me with my big important task.
Well, I think that's great. Though I know how difficult it is. I used to never be able to approach others, but I kept doing it, and it's easier now.
Easier, but never easy, right? I don't know why I bother. Most of these Jades are pretty boring.
They haven't met you yet.
Farewell.
How do we help her recall that
here, Lord
important
Charon.
event?
Recycle, please, broker.
We better at this point to save it for Nightmare for the upgrades. Moondust is good and all, though. Not always easy to decide.
Sisters, salute.
My father's spear, Gygaros. It was there in the prince's chambers for me to find. Zagreus must have gotten access to it in his time, as I have now. One final step, then.
Not quite. We have one opportunity to use it against Kronos, and she'll take every precaution to ensure it shall have the intended result.
You wish for me to turn my attention to Olympus for a while, so that we can test the temporal spear there first?
Yes. You need to prove that this shall work.
Ooh.
What's to be done?
Entropy. We haven't even encountered that item. Interesting. We do need adamant, so
Good
going.
show that time. Your goal is within reach, goddess. That much I know, just from how tense the good witch seems to be of late. Not to pry, but are you clear about what more needs to be done?
I believe so. I'd be inclined to tell you all of it, except you know how Headmistress gets about these things. Suffice it to say that the final phase of our plan is in progress.
That's all I need to hear. This phase is up to you and her. For my part, it seems you're able to get to where you need to be consistently enough.
Yes. Thank you for charting my course.
Anytime.
Your Grace?
Hold on.
Always.
And soon.
Drink of the earth.
Didn't think I'd feel this way, though it's good to be back, Melly. Your Grace. This place feels different. I think it's warmer than it used to be or something, eh?
You found your way back. You're welcome here and safe as ever, Icarus. I trust the wings made the return trip relatively swift and trouble-free?
Well, flying past the city of Ephyra sure beats having to trudge through. I still have to check in with Master Odysseus, though I'll try not to be such a stranger around here.
Do see to that.
Can't gift you at the moment, but you know. Same thing is like we can't gift to Skelemius. Oh, we got that then. Full potential of each of your Arcana cards. Use the altar. Yes, yes. I know. What does it mean now?
Moving on.
Back to the set I used. And now everything we actually use is to max. Other items are too expensive. Oh, that one's fine.
Wisdom of the past. What is my path? I'll keep this in mind.
Yeah. Whatever. We need this. We don't have any of the S dust.
Feeling feisty, are we? Scarly, may I have the honor of your company?
Yeah, it's not upgraded that much, but you know. What are we gonna do in this case? We can upgrade this before we do, though. We can unlock it. Before we do that, let's see what the other options are. Still haven't gotten the we still need one more tears for you. And found that we have enough tears to unlock aspect of morals. I'd rather save them for Anubis in that case first, before unlocking morals.
Grant me the aspect of my mother.
Save the queen.
So, what's the difference? Let's choose a direction over.
The Slayer of Titans returns. I almost brought it.
That's neat.
While I do not wish to insinuate you're some kind of slacker, nonetheless, I can't help but observe it's been more than a few nights since last you vanquished me, young one.
I thought my training here was more or less complete, Commander. All the nocturnal arms are at my disposal, and I know them well. Am I to keep reducing you to dust?
Well, the choice is ultimately yours, of course, but lest you forget, there's always more for you to learn, and only one way to learn it.
By hitting you repeatedly.
And often. Now, come on!
Descura. Let's see here.
That unlocks another one. I do want to do these for the sake of the pet marshals. I definitely want to have time to do that and start another run tonight, so it's a difficult place to be in. Unless I do a low-level one, maybe. Yeah, I'll start a run and I'll do that next time. So what do we want to equip? That was the question. Not you, because you wear off. You definitely not for start of a run I actually want to consider getting to the top with. Not useful until we're out of revivals. Testy we've pretty much maxed out, so we don't have to worry about her. We haven't really been encountering Apollo, but let's go with I guess Poseidon then.
The sea. Toward the gods.
Probably end up getting to the ocean and then I'll stream there.
Cold up here.
We're just continuing this on Friday. Well, speaking of, I will have a stream next Friday, which is Halloween. It just will either be earlier in the day or later at night than normal.
Night after night, victory after victory. Ha ha! You're making all of this look rather easy, niece. Well then, sail on, and may my blessing make things easier still.
We will verify, but first let's figure out what we're going for. We already got the...
Noted.
That's all that's left. Sweet, last one for Poseidon. We need Poseidon and Hera. Fine line ocean or ocean swell are the important one.
Got them, golly.
Yeah, sure, we'll say that the gully helped. Once all trinkets are max, it becomes even easier to just pick based on what I want to do for the run. So what are our options? Hera, that's important, because we need... And chat, sweet. Hera, Poseidon, again, chat, then we'll decide, and then probably... Still work on his legendary, well...
All the enemy returned to my abode.
Greetings, witch.
Oh, good, you're just in time. Those tears you brought me were the missing touch I lacked for something that had been the subject of my studies for some time. I'm pleased to offer you a sample of it now, if you would like.
This sounds potent.
Trust deepened. Have I already gotten everything I have?
So it shall be.
Thank you.
Indeed. Let's go with Hera first. Well, we kind of have to, because if we don't, then we're not able to get the... Even if we did get all of them, we wouldn't be able to get the duo boon. Actually, we can't get even to go back to speak to Poseidon right now anyways, because we need all of them before we speak to one of them. I could start picking one of them to gift to try to get to max with all them as well, I suppose.
Your underworld has long since fallen, but our Olympus yet stands. You're wise to head this way, where you can make a real difference here and now, as I shall momentarily.
Yep. It's one of the ones, so, you know. Okay, that's just adorable, all the squeaks and stuff. Ferrets are adorable. I would never have one as a pet. They apparently smell horrendous.
Minding their own business.
So we shall leave them be. Probably go for health for one of them. Decide once I run out of the ones I already decided on.
Golly.
There you are. Like, where is the enemy? Nope, none of them are the ones we need.
The tides come in.
From the sea.
Three more, so definitely can get the help as well. It was Moon. Guess I could have taken the Valve Rival to be able to hunt for that, but I forgot.
Poseidon's blessing done you any favors yet this eve? Mike's claiming it'll make you nigh invincible, but here's a little traveler's insurance just in case.
I mean, we don't really need to track anything for this one because the only thing is legendary and everything qualifies that still.
Better. All yours, Golly. Why, thank you.
Is this per night? Oh, per region, good. Actually, Golly might be the best one then. Need to upgrade them.
Up there. I bid you shine for me again tonight.
I see what you now seek to do. With the Titan Kronos reeling from his latest loss, it is an opportunity to aid Olympus in its plight. Shine forth then for the gods.
Last one, let's go for health because that's... Where was that again? Okay, survivability is the best way to make a run, you know, work.
That was the last of them.
Did I get hit and not pay attention? Yep.
What a stench.
Oh, most health. Neat. Go take on the boss. Then we'll wrap up. After we get to this region, we'll wrap up the stream for the night.
Enough of this place.
Who'll it be? So, if we're going to be working with Anyone? Yep, let's check with you, because we're working on here anyways. We'll ignore the other ones for now. I like this one.
What do we have in stock?
Pretty sure we gotten all the ones for this the staff. Yep, we just pick whatever we want.
If you care so much about your sheep, why keep putting them in harm's way? Not to mention eating them. Let them leave here now.
Excuse me. I didn't ask you for your shepherding advice. And besides, these sheep got nowhere else to be. And we're the dinner entertainment.
Good thing every boss raises, well, pretty much every boss raises enemies to fight, otherwise this ability wouldn't be able to be useful in a boss fight. Where's that icon mean again? Down bomb. I got distracted and I'm still doing great. Kind of shows what the difference is between having all the difficulty modifiers on. I used to struggle with them on just in the base form.
Sleep tight. Some gemstones.
Ah, the curse. I was like, what is that icon I'm seeing? I couldn't remember what it was. One more encounter. I'm not going to leave it on just for that purpose. We need Hera for...
All right.
No, otherwise I said we're wrapping up here for tonight. And that I shall do. Going well. We completed the run started up last time. Got to more progress in the story. Now we need to complete the Arcana of the Ages prophecy. Next time we'll continue on more runs, filling more prophecies, and working towards seeing that end of that story. Anyways, tune in Friday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time for the continuation of Hades 2. Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Probably some V Rising, just because that way we can get either end it, because 2 hours might be plenty of time to do that, or get real close to the final boss. And tune in next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for continuation of Hades 2. Well, that should be V Rising's time. Although if we complete that on Sunday, that'll be Hades 2. Hades 2 will be just multiple times until I either get bored of it or until I complete everything. And then the Friday night after that is, again, Halloween. So I haven't decided on what time the stream will be yet. It will not be at its normal time because, well, although there's some stragglers by that point, they're still in my trick-or-treaters coming around that time. And you gotta hand out candy. Anyways, I've been Lord Jabu. I hope you all had a good time. With that, have a good morning, evening, or night, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.